myself. Take me right back to the start.
What is going on, guys? It is me, Mitch, back at you guys with another video. So I'm finally home from Washington, D.C. and New York, and guys, we have 5 or 4 vlogs coming at you guys. And today is the first day at DC. When we got there, we were on a red eye, so it was terrible. We had mad jet lag. We got there in the morning. I didn't get any sleep on the plane. But anyways, this is us on the bus from Baltimore to DC. So right here is the actual Capitol itself. So I'm gonna full screen this. That's the Capitol. This is the Air Force Memorial. We got everything here. A giant 3 buildings. We have this wall for lost soldiers and a big thing of just everything they stand for. This is Arlington National Cemetery. This is actually the biggest cemetery for military commemorates, I believe. So like a remembrance, and then like, look guys, that's how many graves. These are all different areas of the place, and that's how many graves there are. This is like, look at how many graves there are. Look at this. It's insane to me. This is actually John F. Kennedy, his wife, his son, and his one of his daughters that was a stillborns, where they're buried right there. John F. Kennedy. He, as you guys know, got assassinated. So this is actually, there he is right there. That's where he got assassinated. And there's actually a torch burning right there in remembrance for them as well. And these are some quotes along the outside of his grave tombstone thing. These are just some more cool looking graves. There's a weed grave, so that's nice. That was pretty cool. That grave right there had an American flag over it. And actually, this grave right here is tons and tons of people that were not identified in the Civil War, I believe. So they're all there, buried there. Here's just the view of the Arlington House that's on top of the hill. It's right there. You can see everything, even the Washington Monument. Also, guys, this is inside the Arlington House. If you guys know who Robert E. Lee is, he owned this house. He was like the only reason the South had any chance at beating the Union. He's the only like real hope, and he lived here. So, and we literally probably walked on where he walked. So that was pretty sick. This is his house. It's kind of cool just to see all the old time things and places. And like, these are original pieces as well, so that's really sick. In there you can see a guy like making a document and preserving things. And this, I think that was Robert E. Lee's actual coat. And this is how I check a door. I almost got in trouble, but I didn't. This is actually the Vietnam missing soldier like tombstone, I believe. The guy that you just saw right there, he has to walk that in 30-minute shifts. Then 30 minutes, an hour break, 30-minute shifts. He does that. He looks legit like a boat, like a toy boat. He like in a wind-up boat. He just walks like perfectly every single time. This is like a Coliseum theaters type deal. And guys, again with that soldier, he does that and he cannot mess up at all. This is just kind of like a little Coliseum. This is a just some Indian headdress piece thing, which is really cool. And also you'll see a little staff, right there, or like a stick or a weapon or whatever that's for. And guys, also I've got a new setup, so I know I'm not over there. I used to be over there, but now I got a whole new setup. There's also a statue. If you guys want me and Tom to maybe do a double room tour, I would be down. Here's swords, guns, and also a sword, or a knife, not a sword. Here is I forget what this was from, but it's a famous picture. You guys probably seen it when a bunch of guys are putting the staff or the American flag into the ground. There's also a Holocaust museum. We walked through a guy's story called Daniel. It's like it'll show you what a house looked like in before World War II of a Jew. And then it shows what it looked like hiding for a Jewish person, so what the rooms looked like then, which was not very good living conditions. And then it showed you guys a concentration camp at the end. So it was pretty, it was weird. It was scary. Like, everyone was pretty much silent in this place, just in memory of what happened. And see, this is it's just a regular kitchen in the 1960s. Everything's regular, a bed, a dresser. They're all the same, but that one, Hiller just didn't really see it that way. He's like, he just has his toys everywhere and everything. Also, guys, so later on we do go to the 9/11 memorial in a couple days, but I don't record it because I just didn't, because like just out of respect for that. And like so you guys will see me hit that, so smash the like button for that, because I got in trouble for that. I hit that little plate, smash the like button, beat the like button into the pavement, like I beat that bolt into the pavement because I got in trouble for that. Also we go in here. This is like a little camp, a hiding out, not a camp, a hideout attic place that they lived in until they were caught. As you guys can see, like all those like terrible pictures, and then you'll actually see we walk into a legit concentration camp. And I'm sorry guys, and that's a train that they transported him in. And I'm sorry guys, I didn't like, it's kind of shaky. I don't want to like show people's faces all the time in it, because like I just don't. So I just tried to juke out people the best I could. I just juked them out with my camera. So I just tried to avoid showing them, and it worked out. Sort of, because it's still a little shaky. But see, like the person there got in the way, all that. See, like that's barbed wire. And then now we're on to the Air and Space Museum, Smithsonian. As you guys can see, there's jets and turbines and propellers everywhere. That was actually right there. That went into space. Look at all of that right there. And then that's inside the largest commercial jet plane in the world. And then also that's a turbine. That's Army jets and planes right there. This was the highlight of day one for sure. It was so cool. There's another jet plane, and that's a drone. Someone remote control is driving that away from it, like remote control style. This is another jet. I'm not sure from what. And as you guys will see to the left soon, we have a actual aircraft carrier like model, and look how many jets are on there. That aircraft carrier is huge. And also guys, if you want me to do a souvenir video, I did get some souvenirs. As really quick, I'll pause this really quick. As you guys, I don't know if you knew this, but I did get a ton of, well, obviously didn't know, I got a ton of souvenirs, especially from the Nintendo store, because I got lucked out. We went to the Today Show, and then right next to it was the Nintendo store, and thankfully our guy gave us some time for shopping, and the Nintendo store was in the boundary, so that was insanely cool. This is a private jet right here, but it's very old, as you guys can see by that steering wheel. Yeah, I would not fly in that. As you guys can see to the left, there's just a thing right there. And then we got out, and then that's a giant jet turbine. There's a jet right there, something, I don't know exactly what that was, but it was pretty cool. This was a plane. These are actual space like ships and engines and spaceships and space stations. That's an actual space station right there. This is the giant space ships. That is you know where the flames come out from a space like ship, and those like engines that launch them up. That's how big that was. They're huge. And you guys could see that was a Mars rover. And then right there, that is the very first plane, exact original, that ever went into the sky. That's the first one. And as you guys saw before, that was a Mars rover, which is the actual real size. And I thought they were a lot smaller, but they weren't. See, this is the actual plane that went. That's the Wright brothers plane right there. I don't know how they did it, but that is the Wright brothers plane. So that is just sick. Look at that, guys. That's the very first plane ever to go into the sky. That is Amelia Earhart's Red Baron, actually. So if you guys have seen Night at the Museum, there's Night at the Smithsonian, that is the one that she flew. If you guys can remember when they're flying and all that. That's the Red Baron. And yeah, so here's some more planes. And this video is going to be coming to an end very soon after the more Mars rovers. Those are like real life size Mars. Those have been in space. That is actually a satellite. That's a war plane. Had a machine gun at the front. And so yeah, guys, this video is about to end. I do know that. These are some more planes. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. See you guys next time. Peace.